Thou whose face is bent to earth, dost thou avow or disavow the deed?
I avow it. I make no denial.
Now tell me thou, not in many words, but briefly, knowest thou that an edict had forbidden this?
I knew it. How could I know? It was public.
And thou didst indeed dare to transgress the law.
Yes! It was not Zeus that had published me that edict. Not such are the laws set among men by the justice who dwells with the gods below. Nor deemed I that thy decrees were of such force that a mortal could override the unwritten and unfailing statutes of heaven. In their life is not of today or yesterday, but from all time, and no man knows when they were first put forth. Not through dread of any human pride could I answer to the gods for breaking these. But I must. I knew that well. How should I know? Even without thy edicts. But if I am to die before my time, I count again. For when anyone lives as I do, compassed about with evils, can such an one find aught but gain in death? So for me, to meet this doom is a trifling grief. But if I had suffered my mother's son to lie in death an unburied corpse, that would have grieved me. For this, I am not grieved. And if my present deeds are foolish in thy sight, it may be that a foolish judge arraigns my folly.
Yet, I would have thee know that our stubborn spirits are most often humbled. 'Tis the stiffest iron baked to hardness in the fire that thou shalt oft see snapped and shivered. I have known horses that show temper, brought to order by a short curb. There is no room for pride in someone who is his neighbor's slave. This girl was already versed in insolence when she transgressed the laws that had been set forth. And that done, lo! A second insult. To vaunt of this and exalt in her deed. Now verily, I am not the man here. She is, if this deed of her goes unpunished. No, bleed my sister's child, or nearer to me in blood than anyone who worships Zeus at the altar of my home. She and her kinsfolk will find an exit most valuable. For I charge the other with a like share in plotting this burial. Summon her! For I have seen her now within raving in the palace, mistress not of her wits. So oft before the deed, the mind stands self-convicted in its treason, when folks are plotting mischief in the dark. But verily this, too, is hateful. When one hath been caught in wickedness, then seeks to make that crime a glory!
Wouldst thou do more than take me and slay me?
No more indeed. With that, I have acted.
When? Why then dost thou delay? In thy discourse there is naught that pleases me. Never may there be. And so my words must needs be unpleasing to thee. And yet, for glory, whence could I have won a nobler than by giving burial to my own brother? And here would own that they thought it well, were not their lips sealed by fear. But royalty, blessed in so much besides, hath the power to do and say what it will.
Thou differest from all these Thebans in that view.
They also share it, but they curb their tongues for thee.
And thou art not ashamed to act apart from them.
No, there is nothing shameful in pity to a brother.
Was it not a brother too that died in the opposite cause?
Brother by the same mother and the same sire.
Why then dost thou render a grace that is impetuous in sight?
The dead man will not say that he so deems it.
Yes, yes, if thou makest him equal in honor as with the evil.
It was his brother, not his slave that perished.
Wasting this land! He fell as its champion.
Nevertheless, Hades desires these rights.
But the good desires not a like portion as with the evil.
Who knows, but he seems blameless in the world below.
An enemy can never be a friend! Not even in death!
It is not my nature to join in hating. But I love you.
Thank you very much.